Acceleration due to gravity is the acceleration experienced by a body in free fall in a gravitational field. A ball is suspended approximately 12 feet, about 4 meters above the surface. When dropped, the ball will feel the effects of gravity. Gravity on Earth is about 10 meters a second. The ball approximately 1 second, so using the equation v equals distance divided by time, we can find the velocity of the ball. The ball's velocity towards the ground was around 4 meters per second. Projectile motion is the curved path or parabola an object follows when thrown or propelled near the surface of the Earth. In the video, you can see me shooting a basketball. Depending on the angle at which I decide to launch the basketball will influence the distance the ball will go. The ball goes higher up in the air, but goes a shorter distance. To achieve the greatest distance with the greatest height, you would want to launch the projectile at 45-degree angle. A parallax is the apparent displacement of an observed object due to a change in the position of the observer.
This is an example of parallax. As you can see, it looks like it's covering this second one from the angle Will's standing at, but if you come over here, it's actually pointing right in the middle.
Constant speed is movement at a fixed distance per unit of time. We see Will driving his car in a straight line moving at a constant speed of 25 miles an hour. We call this velocity. Since he is moving 25 miles per hour northwest at a constant rate means he has a constant velocity. In the video, he never slows down nor does he change his direction. Acceleration is a vector quantity that is defined as the rate at which an object changes its velocity. An object is accelerating if it's changing its velocity. Acceleration works in two ways, going faster or slowing down. Notice the speedometer moving up at a very fast rate. This would not be considered velocity. His speed is constantly increasing, therefore he does not have a defined constant speed. Friction is a force that resists the relative motion or tendency to such motion of two bodies or substances in contact. Friction can best be described as an equal and opposite force reacting against another object. In the video, you see a match rubbing against a hard surface. Because the match is pushing and rubbing against the hard surface, so does the hard surface rub and push against the match, causing friction. The result is the friction heat, causing the match to catch fire. Inertia is the tendency to do nothing or to remain unchanged. All things have inertia, even if they are sitting still. In the video, we see Will's cat sitting and resting on a couch. The cat is performing Newton's first law. An object tends to stay at rest unless acted on by a force. The force would be my foot, disturbing the cat's inertia and causing it to move. Potential energy is the energy possessed by a body of virtue of its position relative to others. In the video, we see Robert lifting a ball over his head and carrying it to the top of the stairs. It took energy to lift the ball and bring it up the stairs. Now with the ball at the top of the stairs, the ball has potential energy. Kinetic energy is the energy that a body possesses by virtue of being in motion. The potential energy gets converted into kinetic energy. As the ball rolls, the potential energy is converted. When the ball rolls down and reaches the bottom of the stairs, it no longer has potential energy, but has the most kinetic energy. A pendulum is a weight hung from a fixed point so that it can swing freely backward and forward. The pendulum is also an example of potential and kinetic energy. At the top of the ball's path, the ball has its most potential energy. As it swings and reaches the middle, it has 50-50 potential and kinetic energy. When it reaches the end of the pendulum's path, the ball is now completely kinetic. When it comes to kinetic and potential energy, both are proportional to each other.